I'll be presenting social movements in India. AU 170145 is my roll number. Content: Self Respect Movement, Justice Party, Anti Brahmanism, Views on Caste, Women of the Self Respect Movement, Rationalism, and Conclusion. Self Respect Movement. By the beginning of 20th century, a non-Brahmin movement started in South India. The aim of this movement was to achieve a society where backward castes have equal human rights and to encourage backward castes to have self-respect in the context of caste-based society. It was founded in 1925 by S. Ramthan, who invited Erode Venkat Naikar Ramaswamy. E.V. Ramaswamy was also known as Periyar. Periyar. They launched agitations demanding representations in government sector as per their population, as in S. Ramthan, Erode Venkat Ramaswamy, um, to fight against, yeah, self-respect movement led by Erode Venkat Naikar Ramaswamy. This is a picture of him. This became a major movement in many states like Kerala. No, this became a major movement in many states like Karnataka later, although it was first implemented in Tamil Nadu. Non-Brahminical communities opposed restrictions against them. This was possible due to the English education. India against Brahmanism. The movement was extremely influential not just in Tamil Nadu but also overseas in countries with large Tamil populations such as Malaysia and Singapore. We are fit to we are fit to think of self-respect only when the notion of superior and inferior castes are banished from our land. This is what Gandhiji once said, and E.V. Ramaswamy was very fixated with this quote. He was convinced that if man developed self respect, he would automatically develop individuality. Individuality, as in, people would be wiser and wouldn't be foolish to think irrationally when it came to religion, caste, or gender. And in other facts, they would be not enforced by the noise and scam. Justice Party. The movement took a new shape under Justice Party. I'm talking about the self-respect movement. He Self-respect movement led by E.V. Ramaswamy Nayaka became a new force. He associated himself with the Justice Party which he held in 1938. He participated in temple entry movement held at Vaikom of Kerala. This was because women were not allowed to enter temple, especially the ones who were not Brahmin. He became the president of Justice Party in 1939. He started an association called Dravinda Kalagram and also started Justice Periodical. Even today, E.V. Ramaswamy remains as an ideological symbol in Tamil Nadu politics. His life goal was to establish an equal society where there would be no inequality based on caste, religion, and gender. Anti Brahmanism. Hierarchical order is maintained by what Pyar said as Brahmanism. In this order, Brahmin occupied the highest positions ritually in every aspect. E.V. Ramaswamy he himself faced these issues when he was a member of Congress and said that Congress believes in Brahmanism and gave suitable positions only to those who were Brahmin. The worst aspect of the worst aspect of this order was to practice of pollution and purity. This was so extreme that even the shadows of outcaste, the lowest in the social order, were considered polluting. Views on caste. Ivirasamy, known as Pyar, confronted denial of basic dignity to large number of people. All men and women should live with dignity, and everyone should have equal opportunities to develop their physical, mental, and moral facilities. As per known, there was a lot of injustice based on caste gender, and this is why he fought for the rights that even those women of the self-respect movement. He said, women were themselves responsible as they did not feel that they deserve total freedom. They, the way man treats women is much worse than the way landlords treat the servants and the low high caste treats the low caste. This is what he said. Women in India experience worse suffering, humiliation, and slavery in all phases than even the untouchables. Women were denied education so that they did not have the ability and intelligence to question their slavery. Women lacked the right to property. Many things were snatched away from women's rights. Women must be women must get rid of their slavish mentality and they should realize that being civilized was not about dressing fashionably or looking good but living on equal terms with men. This is what E.V. Ramaswamy quoted. Rationalism. Lack of rationality among people. N- there was a lot of lack of rationality among people because as people believed in religion in a way that they would consider superstition a major factor in all aspects. He differentiated uh, scientific approaches from traditional belief system. He he tried to explain people that thinking about religion is a good thing, but not at such an extent that nothing seemed logical, illogical, or rational. Because even in religion, many people believed in caste such a way that um, that religion didn't make sense. Conclusion: caste-based marriages are shown off to the world. I think self-respect movement asks many questions. Is political freedom true freedom? Question: will it lead to equal society? Will it allow will it allow women to be treated on equal terms with men and with dignity? The question still rises up. Caste-based marriages are shown off to the world. Widow remarriages is treated with bitter stigma. The freedom to marry who you like are treated with bitter stigma in our society. People have framed the opinion for a very long time. Even now, though, that our laws have agreed and everyone has a right to and choice to marry who you like, regardless of the gender and caste. I still feel that religion, people, people still enforce a sort of power that the society is still not being developed, and many people still live under a rock. The movement was enforced only on their region, that is Tamil Nadu, thus discriminate the whole Hindu religion. Now, why I'm saying is this because uh, when Ivira Ramaswamy enforced this um, self-respect movement in Tamil Nadu, he was against and he practiced anti-Brahmanism in Tamil Nadu, and Brahmanism focused only on Hindu religion more in Tamil Nadu. Maybe later it passed on to other states and other countries like Singapore and Malaysia, but it didn't actually give a major improvement until the last 2 years, that our laws have agreed to uh, laws have agreed with uh, marriages of gay remarriages and um, yeah, so our laws have agreed with transgenders, LGBTQ, and all these other factors, the other genders which deserve equal right. So there is an improvement. So I think this conclu- the this movement is a success in its own way.